Hello, and welcome back. Last time we left off... geez, what did we do? We did a bunch of stuff, didn't we? I don't even remember. All I know is that, last time I actually played, because I remember last time we left off, I think we had just wrapped up the UC stuff and the Vanguard stuff. That's the same thing. We wrapped up the Vanguard stuff and the Freestar Collective. Geez, you can tell it's been a week since I've played. But I did some just kind of roaming around, you know, scanning planets, getting XP and stuff. Patches have been released since last time, so no more credit glitches. I remember what we were going to do now. We were going to go join... Or we were going to go continue the pirate stuff, the Crimson Cringe. Yeah, very fun. But I do have, like, an absurdly high bounty with them, so I kind of had to get a bunch of money to pay it off first. So I have sufficient funds, but in my time of kind of roaming around, hoping to shoot some starfighters out of the sky and get a little bit more cash, I encountered something interesting, and hopefully this autosave will have that still. So let's load this up.
Unknown vessel. Prepare to submit to...
Wait. I know him. He's the one that helped on Altair 2. This is Captain Young. Please acknowledge. We can wait. Nice to see you. Been busy risking your ass for total strangers, huh?
What have you been up to?
We were furloughed on New Atlantis for some R&R. Just got our orders that we're shipping out. No idea exactly where. They're like treating us Marines like mushrooms an awful lot. Kept in the dark and you know the rest. How about you?
Oh, it seems I'm always coming to the rescue.
You are one of the strangest creatures I've ever met. A veritable anomaly. Do I have to? Fine. Private Psy says hi. No more passing messages. Decorum, Marines. So, Command signed off on our unauthorized training mission. Sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us.
Heard anything from the Freestar Militia?
Captain Torres got promoted. Sent us a goodie basket. Most of it was confiscated by customs, but there was a keg of good Aquila City beer. We raised a glass in his honor. Actually, more than one.
Phew, that was one hell of a training mission. I'd be honored to go through it again.
I stand by it. You'd make a hell of a Marine. But, damn proud to know you too. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown. But would you accept a final parting gift?
Nah, you don't need to give me anything.
Call it a fond farewell from some of your friends in the UC. A lot of good people owe you their lives. Maybe one day some of us can return the favor. Young out.
Oh, cool. Wow, ooh. That might be better than the lawgiver I have currently. Yeah, like, what are the odds? I also think it's funny because, like, we're still in the Altair system. Because basically what I was doing is I was just going around scanning planets in the meantime, you know what I mean? Just kind of seeing what's going on. Basically to get XP, but since we are back... whoa. Since we're back, we might as well actually head to where we were going to go initially, which was to join the pirates. Which I do believe is my current tracked quest? Yeah, so Crix. We should be able to just head straight there, I think. Perfect.
You know my great-grandpappy made that drive, right?
So this is the key, huh? Interesting.
Hail acknowledged. Duck where you like.
Okay. So they just have their own space station. So what are there no, like, big frigates? Are there no really large ships that the UC could send to, like, just fuck these guys up? Not just the UC, but the Collective, too. You'd think it'd be a good opportunity for a joint operation. I guess not.
Important or not, I'm ready to listen.
Yeah, let's flirt real quick.
You're going to make me blush again, aren't you?
I hope not. They're all so terrible. I fucking hate it. Let's go with this one.
My heart melts when you say those things to me.
So I'm assuming...
Oh, I see how it is.
I'm assuming that the reason that is there, aside from just basic cringe roleplay, is it serves the purpose of, if you, like, piss her off enough by, like, I don't know, shooting people or stealing things or doing whatever have you, working with the trade authority, whatever grinds her gears enough, that is probably your way out of that, if that makes any sense. Like, you can flirt with her and it'll reboost your affinity levels in some way. Okay, there's Walter. Where's Barrett? Oh, there he is. He's still following us?
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we? Right.
Yes, he
Later.
is. Okay, so... I also want to make sure, real quick, I do have precognition. Alright. Just checking. How the hell do I get out of this ship? Oh, here we go. We gotta take the ladder. So, not really sure what to expect with all the Crimson Fleet stuff. Honestly, I'm not expecting anything good. But I know they're probably gonna try to kill me or whatever as soon as I show up.
You might want this.
I probably...
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing...
Thought you wouldn't get caught, huh? It's time to pay up, one way or another.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey.
Next time, think before you betray your own.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Service, Captain.
Ah, damn it.
It kind of sucks that I missed probably the only kill animation in the game.
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
It's only been a couple of years. Well, it's nice to finally put a face to the name.
Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station. But
Regular Kurt
all that
Cobain
aside,
over here.
You made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready?
Wonderful.
Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
The Crimson Fleet took over an entire UC star station.
Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time.
That is
Don't
a bold
worry.
assumption.
Delgado will tell you all about it.
Huh, I bet it really pisses the UC off that you're stationed here.
You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
I love tours. Gift shop last this time, though, right? I want to stay focused.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the keep. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Alright. Do I got a cool pirate outfit?
All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock.
The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Yeah, I get it. I fucking hate this place already. Oh, lock and key, get it? Yeah, I get it. Jesus.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the
You
depot
fucking her or
next since
something?
these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about
be
the Lock.
shocked.
About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her
She
up and
just
she'll
looks like
take
Noelle.
care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
I hope
On the
you
right,
came with credits.
you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
What does that
Neva
mean?
will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Security. I don't even know if I'd want to say that. How's a bomb in your chest empowering exactly?
I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance, and it's a constant reminder to everyone of the sacrifice I was willing to make. The freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the resolve to bear.
Everyone has their way of ingratiating themselves. Personally, I'd prefer to gift a bottle of wine and a slice of Pule cheese. But to each their own.
Oh, that's the most clever security measure I've ever seen, I guess.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
So one wrong move and you're dead then, huh?
Essentially. But I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort.
Well, Delgado sounds like a smart man.
It's why he's the boss. Of course. I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Dujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Okay, so it's literally... It's literally the cyberpunk thing.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Any other modifications I need to know about?
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work?
Sure. That was easy.
Getting into the system is a piece of cake. Getting out? Not so much. Anyway, I need you to listen up. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
What kind of jobs?
Oh, you know. Smuggling, piracy, taking things that aren't yours. Nothing that should keep you up at night. Well, depending on your methods.
Well, it sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together then.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Yes?
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors.
You can get
have
work
been
from the
repaired.
boards near the Reckoner's core.
And
Voss
you're
will
welcome,
make sure you get
Nev.
paid.
Yeah?
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook them with an energy blast.
So there's just pirates everywhere. Oh, and there's just bullets. Perfect. Yeah, just give me all your stuff. That's what I'm here for. Man, I don't even want to be here. Like, I can't stress it enough how...
Bogged grog is fine if you can keep moonshine.
Like, how dumb it is that I have to be here. Or just the circumstances in which I have to be here. I think that's what pisses me off more and just really unmotivates me to want to do any of it. Especially when I'm trying to play this character a specific way.
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good.
Jazz? Well, didn't Neva call you Jasmine?
Neva's the only one who calls me that, amongst other things. To you and everyone else, it's just plain old Jazz.
Alright, what's the deal with you and Neva then?
Neva's mine, so don't be getting any ideas.
Yeah,
She may be a little rough around the edges, but she's just looking out for her own. There's no one better to have your back.
Right. Well, I just hope the fleet has a wider variety than the UC or the Freestar.
It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked.
Will these parts show up on UC or Freestar scanners?
No. You buy from me, you're worry-free. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business.
Right. Well, I'm always looking for an edge.
Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business.
So how'd you wind up on the key?
Truth is, the fleet rescued me. Of course,
Yeah,
I
right.
wouldn't have needed rescuing if they hadn't blown up the ship I was working on.
Yeah,
Delgado
there you
plucked
go.
me out of space and brought me to the key. I took one look at the place and was compelled to work. Soon after, he offered me a permanent spot with the fleet.
So you have Stockholm Syndrome. This is just straight up. Or you're just a terrible person, which I wouldn't doubt either. So how serious are things between you and Neva?
Serious enough that you don't have a chance in hell? Neva's got a fire in her. The kind you only see in an engine pushed to its limit. She doesn't half-ass a damn thing, and I love her for it.
Okay. Well, you mind helping me with my ship?
Sure. It's not like I'm busy keeping this rust bucket of a station from falling apart.
Alright. Let's see what you got for sale. Oh, they have ships. Okay, well, let me
All right.
modify.
Let's see what you need.
Okay. So I have been told that there are like different pieces, effectively, like I don't know how to describe it, but like a scan jammer, as it were. I'm not sure where you would find that, though. Because it's definitely not like a structural thing. Ah, equipment. Okay. So, scan jammer that increases your chance of evading a ship's scan by 10% if you're using a shielded cargo module and carrying contraband. Dual frequency is just a better version. Okay, well, no sense in not putting this on the ship. I mean, it's what we're here for, right? Is there like a spot I can put it? Oh, I can put it on a weapon mount. So can I have several? Or am I only allowed to have one? Because that would be kind of interesting if I could have a couple of these. I'm more or less putting my money on you're only allowed to have one. And I can't flip it or nothing, so I guess right here would be a better spot for it than anything. Just kind of slapped on the edge. And it doesn't look like you can change the color of it. No, you can't. So that's just what it looks like. You kind of have to deal with it. Okay, well, you know, that's fine by me. Any way I can improve that is totally fine. So I guess that is one thing I should outfit most of my ships with, at least, is a scan jammer, because that's just a helpful tool in general, I suppose. Yeah, that's good. That's good for now. Alright, well, that's all she's got to say. I guess let's talk to the people in the depot here.
You want to survive? My gear may not be bulletproof, but it's damn near close.
So what do you specialize in?
Well, only the best tactical gear to protect your ass this side of the galaxy. Metal-plated for when you're up against bullets. Leather for those jobs that might require a subtle touch. All made by yours truly, of course, except for a few used odds and ends that no one's gonna miss.
You ever head out on raids with the others?
What, me? Nah, not anymore. When it comes to aim, there ain't no one worse. True facts. I mean, my friends like to say I'd have better luck talking someone to death than shooting them. Yep, my talents are best suited for making protective gear. Helmets, vests, suits. You could say I'm a tailor, not a fighter.
That's unfortunate. Well, what you got?
The right gear would be the difference between life or death.
Nice fucking bun. He sells a cutter. He's got space suits. Okay, he's got pirate stuff specifically. So he's got all the Crimson Cringe outfits. That one's actually kind of cool. I'm not too crazy about the front robe, but I do like the... It's very Destiny-esque. This looks like something a warlock would have, you know what I mean? Assault suit's pretty bland, not gonna lie. This one's cool. This one I like. This one's pretty cool. The sniper suit. That's a nice one. And he does just sell regular outfits, or at least the one. And then you've got what I'm assuming is the big heavy. It's not bad either. Packs. It's just got a bunch of junk, honestly. So he should have space pirate helmets, right? Yeah, people think these are cool for some reason. There's a pirate crew outfit, which looks no different from a regular outfit, so we're not even going to waste time with that. And a pirate swashbuckler outfit. That's kind of cool. You know, like that's something. I'll buy that just in case. I mean, I got money to blow still, despite getting, you know, highway robbed. But it's really not a whole lot to go off of, so...
Aye,
thanks, I guess.
Here if you need me.
Sure.
You don't make it in this life without a good weapon.
So you sell the guns, huh?
Neva's new hotshot. I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does.
What are you selling?
Take a look around, genius. And don't tell me you've never laid eyes on a gun before. But just in case I need to spell it out for you, the merch I carry is known as weapons and ammunition. Get it?
Alright, let's skip the intro. I'm just here to buy.
Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any arguments from me. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy, even a few explosives. Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Basically the stuff SysDev doesn't want you to play with. Just don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give you a free demo. With your head as the target.
Yeah, okay. That threat might work if I was at least a bit intimidated by you.
Not being intimidated by me is one thing. The fleet? That's another.
You don't think you're entirely replaceable?
The fleet's trust can't be bought. You earn it. You bleed for the fleet bleeds for you. Pure and simple. Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or getting ready to stab you in the back.
I suspect this has roots in something very personal.
Ah, please, I don't need your concern. All I care about is separating you from your credits. So let's leave our professional relationship at that, all right?
You the most popular shop here?
I'd argue Boggs got me beat as far as customer base goes. But when it comes to profit, I am on top. A good gun's what makes all the difference out there sometimes. And for some, it's the only thing they'll ever trust.
Can you go over what you sell again?
Weapons of all shapes and sizes to handle jobs large and small. Ammo too, of course.
Alright, what do you got?
Plenty of merchandise to choose from.
Advanced stuff? Okay, we're off to a good start. Okay, so here's an odd one. So you see how this Kraken is like kind of rusty and gross? This one doesn't really have that problem. It's almost clean compared to this. I'm not sure what's up with that. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, she doesn't look like so far she has anything more interesting than what we've already seen. Feather. Okay, here we go. Titanium build materials make it light as a feather. Hence the name, and it is fully kitted out. Long barrel laser sight, compensator, large magazine, hair trigger. Outside of that, though, it's just a pretty plain gun. Fury. Ooh, Space AK. Look at that. Each consecutive hit deals more damage. Short barrel, laser sight, muzzle brake, drum magazine, high velocity. It's neat, but like that's about it. It's definitely not worth $32,000, I'll tell you what. Mag shear. Pirate Legend. Space Adept. Yeah, dude, this gun sucks. This gun is worthless. Yeah, nothing of value. Get out of here.
Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Alright, and
quick.
you.
I've got schematics to organize. I hope you actually need components. I hate wasting my time.
Now, what is it you sell here?
It's a general store, which means I sell general goods. Mostly junk that no one else wants to carry. Raw materials, blueprints, spare parts. Fascinating, I know.
How'd you wind up in the fleet?
I don't do small talk. You want to do business? We'll do business. You want to chat? Go see Bog.
Alright, never mind.
Oh, bye, I guess.
Hey, you're the one being a bitch to me. Go fucking... Go jettison yourself out into space. Yeah, how about that?
We call UCC
I don't want to hear it.
But to the fleet, they're just bait.
Hello? What's this? Boggs rules for the Nova. Don't piss me off. Everyone drinks. Drink at your own risk. No killing. Got a grudge? Spit it out. No pissing on the walls. No hogging the ping pong table. I pick the music. Okay. Credits are the life of the fleet, entire operation, blah blah blah. Let me make myself clear. We have facilities outside the key. I expect any funds outside of standard operational costs to be brought back to the Reckoner's core. Suffice it to say, they paid a steep price for the lack of transparency. Interesting. Repair your damn ship. Pretty straightforward. Weight room etiquette. Wipe down the equipment. Spotting. Rotating in. That's honestly crazy. Samina. Have we met a Samina yet? That one's closed. I don't think we have. Who are you? Zuri.
My prices may be high, but these goods ain't exactly easy to find.
And what do you sell here?
I sell a little bit of everything, but only if it's hard to find, and only for a high price. Neuroamps, a few unique resources, maybe a specialized weapon or two. Anything that's rare and in high demand.
How'd you wind up with the fleet?
I was raised fleet. My mama joined up when I was 12. She was a first-class smuggler. We'd always lived comfortably, but she took the offer to join when a job almost went south. She figured if anything ever happened to her, it'd guarantee I'd still have a home.
Dude, you don't know that. Do you ever want to try and go out here and do anything legit? Oh, do you ever want to get out of here and try to go legit? Like, yeah, what?
Hell no. The two things I don't want in this life? A real boss and customers that I can't shoot in the face if they piss me off. Del lets me do what I want to here, as long as he knows I'm loyal to the fleet. I sell what I want, I work when I want, I do what I want. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, looks like everything worked out in the end. I bet growing up in this lifestyle was quite the adventure.
It's been non-stop. Even as a kid, I was helping distract security in those smuggling days. It's amazing how just having a child aboard, especially one as cute as I was, can throw off the scent. Between my mama and the fleet,
what do you mean
I
by
can talk
that?
my way out of anything. And use or fix any weapon and ship in the galaxy. Real life skills, if you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ. Alright, what are you selling?
I'm always ready to take credits off your hands.
Okay, she does have weapons. Hunter Wolf, which is just a Beowulf that does damage to aliens. Pretty useless. Power beat. 1-inch punch. Okay, that's not bad. But the one I have is probably better, I'd imagine. Maybe not. I wonder what the damage is on that. Whoa, that thing looks fucking weird. A Varun Pain Blade. Okay. Can I go to sell? What is my 1-inch punch? Ooh, yeah, the damage is significantly lessened. But, is that one... semi-automatic. That's why. So this was treated more like an actual shotgun, whereas the one that I'm using has... It's almost like a AA-12 type of deal. Because this is not too dissimilar from the one that I have, but... Nothing crazy there. Eclectic suit. Oh! Neurotac Mark II. Plus 10% instigation chance. Interesting. Very cool, actually. That's like... That's pretty neat. I kind of like that. It's a little pricey, but like, how often are we gonna find one of these? I'll take that. Sure. Alien genetic material med packs. She does sell notes. She sells books. I'm assuming rare books. Resources. She does sell the rare stuff, guaranteed, but it's literally like one of each. Antique toy motorcycle. Holy shit, that is ancient. Wow. And that, yeah, that's it. Is there anything that I can sell to her? Anything I don't really need on me right now? Not really. As far as I'm aware, right? I didn't pick up any weapons that I know I'm not going to need. I mean, we did just get this, but that damage probably significantly outpaces the damage of the... Oh, yeah. That poops on this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell this. Because that other one's going to be our new gun from now on. Yeah, that's good. Don't be a stranger. Trade authority.
Let's see
we
what we
this
have
guy
now.
Here.
What'll it be, friend? Buying, selling? The trade authority takes anything and everything.
Back off, I'm not your friend. What's with the suit?
Well, a well-kept appearance gives the impression of a respectable establishment. The more respectable the place, the more credits people are willing to pay.
What's the trade authority?
Yeah, like you don't know. Oh, you really don't know, do you? To the public, we promote free trade throughout the galaxy. You see, Freestar Independent, doesn't matter. To you and your friends here, same rules still apply. We buy and sell any goods, no questions asked.
I'm just here to see what the depot has to offer.
The fleet's got an impressive commerce system. They even managed a legitimate doctor among their ranks. Business on the Key is like no other. It's the sole reason I'm here, for the credits.
I literally just asked, can I see what you have? And then he just spews on about whatever the fuck he's talking about. Like, really, dude? Get to the point. Why does the Crimson Fleet allow the Trade Authority here?
It's the mutual benefit. The Trade Authority buys any goods of value. We don't care how you got it, only that we can profit from it. It's the fastest way to turn your hard-earned loot into legitimate credits, ready to spend. So, naturally, it made sense to establish a presence here. Why risk flying into New Atlantis or Aquila City when you can just do business here?
Yeah, that's crazy. How long have you been here on the Key?
I'd say it's been about 10 years now since the Trade Authority assigned me this post. It felt a little extreme at the time, but I can see why they figured it was a good fit.
I figured the Key was only for the fleet.
There are a few who share that sentiment. You'd think a successful business relationship would change their minds, but a few will always see me as an outsider. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the Trade Authority will always maintain a presence on the Key.
You ever consider joining?
I left a similar lifestyle behind when I joined the Trade Authority, and never looked back. A lot of the rooks here see freedom and lawlessness, but that's only if you don't get caught. True freedom is not having a bounty on your head. with every cop and mercenary out to get you.
How'd you wind up working for the Trade Authority?
Let's just say I've done my fair share of questionable activities in the past. With the credits I amassed, I gave the Trade Authority a sizable donation in exchange for a clean slate and a stable job. So, here I am, at your service. You find anything of value, bring it here first.
Well, I'm not even gonna bother asking him what he has, because I know he's not gonna have anything valuable. That's closed. This is the bar, which is a separate cell for some reason.
UC'll never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Boy, this place is a heap.
Every captain here's under stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
And they all just listen to terrible music.
Don't challenge Bob to five-finger fillet. God's hands are made of cinder blocks and cigarettes.
Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our creds?
My friend's got a point, Bug. Every pirate in this joint comes to the Nova for a drink.
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep space for stick change, we got a much bigger target right here at home.
A lot of jingle in those pockets, Bug. Could use a good shake.
Well, that's an interesting theory, but here's my take. First off, the creds you spend here go to the fleet, not to me, not to you. Second, if either of you bums lay a finger on those creds, I have Del Gado's express permission to blow your heads off and serve the guts as sushi. Now, either buy a drink or get the hell out of my bar.
Last effing Nova. Welcome to the heart of debauchery. Hey, Cap. You hiring? Got some baddies on my tail, and I need a place to lay low.
Why are you being tailed?
I'm a smuggler. Making enemies comes with a job. This time, I got in over my head and made one who's more dangerous than me.
Well, I can sympathize. You'll be safer with me.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. It's the Varun Zealots who are after me, and they don't give up easy.
Oh, no.
I'd be done for if they saw my ship out in the space lanes.
I don't want to. Who are the Varun Zealots?
They're a group of cultists who operate on the edges of known space. Real nutjobs. They shoot at just about anyone who comes near them. They're big on grudges, too. That's how I ended up on their radar.
Well, I don't hire just anyone. What kind of skills do you have?
Oh, I'm a real scrapper. Good in a fist fight or in the gunner seat. Doesn't matter to me so long as there's a strong drink waiting when the fight's over. I've also got pretty sticky fingers, if that suits you.
Doesn't sound so bad. You're welcome to join my crew.
If the Varun Zealots don't sound like a problem to you, then I can't wait to see what you're made of.
Since I'm doing you a favor, I think you might owe me a discount on your salary.
Wouldn't be much of a smuggler if I wasn't willing to cut a deal, would I? Let's hash it out.
We could just do the standard, who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. You're a good negotiator, Cap. I'll cut you a deal.
Alright. You're on board.
Sure, fine by me. I'm looking forward to the adventure.
Alrighty. We can actually put her on the ship, but I'm not going to. In fact, I don't even think we can, because I don't have ship command or whatever. So for now, she's just going to be unassigned.
Sounds like a plan. Let's catch up later. Thanks again for the save.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish it.
Shut up. Alright, so we got ourselves another crew member.
You see security on my tail.
Let's see, is there anyone else here that's actually worth talking to? Or are they all just randos? They all seem like randos, except for Bob, of course.
I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus. Fergus Wickham. But you could call me Bog. Welcome to the Last Nova, where the drinks are never free.
So you're the bartender here.
Guilty? You name it, I got it. Although, I can't speak to quality. We don't believe in expiration dates here as long as it gets the job done.
How'd you get the name Bog?
Got it back in my experimental days. Before
What?
we fixed up Nova, she was a real boggy mess. Practically an indoor swamp. I figured some of what's growing around here could make some decent booze. Some might say I only got the booze part right.
I think I just found my new home away from home.
As long as you're buying, stay as long as you like. The Last Nova never sleeps, so no last call here. Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to make an exception to the rule and offer you my speciality on the house. 1 free bottle of Bog's Grog.
That sounds disgusting. I'll take it.
That's the spirit. I knew you'd be the adventurous type. And if you like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink you can find, and guaranteed to drown those sorrows.
So, what's in your Bog's Grog anyway?
Now that's a trade secret, mate, and a homegrown one at that. But nothing to worry about. I've been serving it up going on 20 years now. Only things that kill my customers are bullets and stupidity.
That's shocking. You'd think alcoholism would actually have claimed some of these dumb fucks. Anything you can tell me about Last Nova?
Nova wasn't always the lovely sight you see before you.
Oh, you don't
say. She
say.
used to be a hydro farm and put up quite a fight when we decided to give her a makeover. Overgrown water everywhere. Almost gave up. But what's a proper home without a pub, eh?
Well, what's on the menu?
Yeah,
Fuck
we
it.
got the usual suspects.
Shotgun shells. Okay, what does this do? Plus 16 carry capacity. Holy fuck, that's valuable. That's actually really handy to have. I don't think anything else gives quite that much of a benefit. Yeah, no. That's pretty good.
Next time you need a pint, come and find me.
Sharks are too scared to take the key. Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Rebooter and people just sitting on the fucking ground. Doesn't look like there are any other actual people to talk to. It's kind of disappointing. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I was hoping there'd be at least 2 people to recruit. That's been pretty relatively consistent with each town we visited so far, anyway. I mean, that's not even true. What, Aquila had 4 people? New Atlantis only had the 2. Or the 3, I guess, right? Yeah, New Atlantis had 3.
Shot a few bulls at the ranch today. That's worth buying myself a drink.
We got the bunks over here. I guess this is where you sleep. They just leave their shit lying around.
If I had
This
a
place is
billion
just a
crest,
fucking mess.
I'd run my own city, like they used. Except in my town.
Is Samina seeing anyone right now? The patients, I mean. I got a sore hip.
Oh, right. That's what we're forgetting. There is a... whatchamacallit. Holy shit, a med bay. A clinic, as it were. Not a free one, as they always like to say. Is there a computer in here? I swear I heard something beeping, but that might just be ambient noise. There it is again. Am I, like, passing it? Oh, it's whatever that is. So these are just people's rooms. I wonder... Oh, yeah, captain's room. Okay. That one might be important later, but so far none of these really seem to have anything actually interesting in them. That is where the big guy is. Let's go find that med bay real quick before we do anything else. Ooh. Once again, nothing that we don't already have or are going to use. How the hell did I get here to begin with? I honestly don't remember, but we do have an elevator that'll just take us right back down. Bunks. Shooting range. Okay, this is where we were before. That's where the guy was. The depot, the clinic. Last Nova. Okay, so it kind of like loops in a circle almost.
You're still standing.
This
Can't be
is
that
Samina.
bad. First time visiting the infirmary, huh? Let me give you a piece of advice. Try not to get into too many bar fights. I'm trying to save my dwindling supplies for sale and pirates coming in off of raids.
You a real doctor?
I've done my time, but thanks to a malpractice suit, I've officially dropped the doctor title. Don't let that worry you. I'm still just as good, if not better, than half the surgeons at the clinic.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm practically bulletproof.
That's what they all say, until they stumble in bleeding out on my floor. So here's what's what. You need med packs, curatives, preventatives. I've got you covered. At least as long as my current supply holds out. You need enhancers, legal or illegal? I've got those too.
You sell all the illegal oh my god, I almost said clems. You sell all the illegal chems in a med bay?
In the fleet, someone has to do it, so it may as well be me. This way, I've got a good idea of who's on what and how much. If they come in for any real medical treatment, I know exactly what I'm dealing with.
I'll keep that in mind if I need anything.
Hopefully, that won't be often. Now, if you don't need anything else, I've got a particularly annoying supply issue to deal with.
I need help, Doc. Bet being medic on the Key keeps you pretty busy.
You'd think most of the injuries I treat are from run-ins with security or civilians taking a stand. But I'd say at least half are just life on the Key. Brawls, egos, and plain old stupidity. At least it keeps me busy.
I might be able to help out with your supply issue.
Now there's an offer I didn't expect. If you really want to help, I'm looking for someone who can handle themselves in a public setting. As in someone who knows how to get the job done without shooting up the place.
What about those medical supplies on the Regana?
That's not going to help. That ship was full of things like cots, flu shots, and children's vitamins. And I can't exactly plug a bullet wound with an Ashta chewable.
Oh, you can count on me for that.
Well, you'd be one of the first. I politely requested a list of supplies from Gennady Aton at the clinic and was told the price of business has gone up. I think he's back on Aurora, and he's upcharging me to pay for it. And if there's one thing I'm not going to do is subsidize his habit. I want you to make sure he delivers my supplies for the price we agreed on, but without raising any alarms.
Why don't we just steal the supplies from somewhere else?
Oh, we will. But this way, I'm guaranteed the highest quality supplies from one of the best medical facilities in the settled systems. Plus, if Gennady does what he's supposed to do, he'll cover our tracks.
Right. You'll get those supplies, and no one will get hurt.
We'll see. Talk is one thing, actions are another.
So, did Gennady give a reason for the price change?
A bullshit one, yeah. Gennady claims prices have gone up for the clinic as a whole, and that I'm not the only doc being hit. He says if I want cheaper goods, I'm going to have to find another supplier. He even gave me a list. But I'm not turning to some third-rate doc selling meds out of their space truck. Gennady and I had a deal, and I want him to honor it.
So he has an Aurora habit.
Oh yeah. The funny thing is, he's the poster boy for upstanding moral citizens. Top of the class at nursing school, did volunteer work in backwater settlements, a reputation you could eat your food off of. Nobody knows he did it all zoned out of his mind. Nobody except his old boss, me. He said he got clean when he joined the clinic, but now I wonder.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Be careful. I don't have endless supplies, you know.
Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's everyone important that has been talked to now, so we should be able to just carry on with what we were doing, which is going up here.